So it's quite daunting usually pivoting or making big changes in your career. And so here are some of my recommendations if you're thinking of changing career or starting something that is much more creative and that's not your background. First, I'd say always break it down into small steps. It's hard, especially if you've got a job or you've got a family, it's easy to feel very daunted by the big picture and think, okay, I want to, start a brand or write a book. And maybe you'll never find time for it. But if you break it down into small chunks, even chunks that take 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, I think the consistency is what helps and will get you farther than just, seeing the mountain. Don't focus on the mountain, just focus on the step ahead. My second piece of advice is get out and meet people. Whether you're doing something, a line of work that you're familiar with, or if it's entirely new to you, I think there's so much to learn from people around you. And there are some wonderful spaces, especially for women, to go to and meet other women who are interested in what they're interested in. So, for example, I'd recommend Curve Club if you're interested in entrepreneurship, or Albright, which is an all-female club in London. And you don't have to sign up or become a member. You can just go to events and drop in and network and just meet people. In fact, I would say don't even think about it as networking, because I know that can be very daunting to some people. Think about it as learning from other women, meeting them, talking to them, and just getting a sense of their experiences. Definitely also think of taking advice from them, share your ideas, get it out in the world, see how people respond to it. There's so much you can learn by osmosis, so just definitely go for it. The third piece of advice that I'd have is be curious to learn and be very open-minded. There are so many free resources out there, whether it's marketing resources or resources to build your skills in specific bits of operations or financial management, whatever it might be. Some of these things you may not even enjoy doing, but it's useful to know. So go access the resources out there, so many free ones. And if there are courses you're able and willing to spend money, definitely would also recommend that. To deepen your understanding in a specific thing of interest. Another piece of advice I'd have is always think about other brands as partners. Don't think of people as competitors. Even if brands are working on the same thing that you are, I don't think there's much value to be had from looking at people as competitors and maybe creating some kind of negative dynamic between you and others. Their success is your success is their success, and just don't compare yourself to others. Just focus on what you're doing, enjoy it, look at the step ahead for you, don't look at the people around you. The most important piece of advice that I could give anyone who's looking to pivot, start something new, grow their own brand, listen to yourself, trust yourself. More importantly, take decisions. Do not be afraid to take decisions. When I started Paradisefold, I think I was so scared to take decisions. I would ask for everyone's advice and everyone's thoughts on things. And I just realized you can't do that. Be confident, trust yourself, take decisions. They may be the wrong decisions. That's fine. Very few of them, really matter and are so consequential that they'll make such a big difference. You can always change your mind and change things around, but don't be afraid to take decisions, to listen to your instincts and to trust yourself. Ask for advice. I think overwhelmingly people are kind and always willing and able to help. And I think that's a wonderful thing about starting any new project. Go to them, ask for help, take their advice, take it on board or not as you see fit, trust others, and more importantly, trust yourself.